Do not move.
Oh my God.
Vincent Guastini did all of the special effects.
Hi, I'm Vincent Guastini. I did the makeup effects for The Neighbor. Back in, I would say, I think it was 1997, I was doing Dogma, and I heard that Robert was doing this film called Hearts. So I kind of knew of him, and then he introduced himself through the internet, and then we kind of stayed in touch over the years. And he had the script, which at the time was called The Stranger. And I read it, and it was probably one of the goriest scripts I've ever read. It wasn't just about the gore, it was actually a well-written script with a story and characters that were very engaging, and you felt sorry for what was happening, because of just what this person or this girl was putting people through. When I get called to do something like this, I gotta go, well listen, first of all, I gotta make it look real. Second of all, I gotta see what can I do to make things that have been done over and over and over be original. At the studio, we tried to do our very best. I got very personally involved in the effects because it was on a small budget and it was a quick turnaround, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have fun with this. So I jumped in, I did, mostly all the sculptures and all the effects. But as I was building this stuff, and as we were shooting them, and as I was getting the footage back, I was sitting here going, wow, this film looks really good. And wow, the acting is really strong. The effects, they look more real than real at times, to me at least. Thank God I had somebody with some experience. You had America, who just got off of Friday the 13th, who was covered in head to toe with prosthetic effects by some very talented people in Hollywood that I know. She was probably the very best person to work on.
He took a lot of the torture to another level. Like, I mean, if there's something called a scrape, it's a rip, tear, and like just dismemberment.
Vincent, he's fantastic. He's good. I mean, he has an intimate relationship with my toes, with my face, and various other body parts that were scoured, and that's great. I felt close.
I have to say, one of the worst bits of torture in this movie for me was the shin bashing. I could deal with the blood and the guts with the knives but she bashes his shin, and it makes me, I almost feel like I want to throw up right now.
My least favorite, but was also so disturbing, I say least favorite because it disturbed me the most, was definitely sawing the girl's face. That really bothered me because of the character and her acting, of how, kind of angelic and pure and nice this character is, and we're doing these horrible things to her.
Is there a first?
No, you know what? I gotta go home. I gotta go home, fill the tub with hot water, and lay on it and let the whirlpool just like blast it. The jet helps. That like massage sort of thing helps break them up. Yes. Due to being, I don't know, kidney stones is what's wrong. And they're splintering and coming out. See, this is a shame, because I was really psyched for this, and I can't enjoy it. I can't even see. Yes? And it's God smiting me for something. Charles.
It's Charles's fighting.
Yeah, it's Charles for renting this stupid place that we needed to have this propane blasting all day that completely dehydrated me, which could be toxic.
Yeah? That's what started them, is the propane?
Yeah.
Rob is great. Rob's a free thinker, and you know, working with Rob, you know, it's like he let me have total control, and you know, there was no egos involved. Like Vincent, I'm the director, and you can't tell me this. You know, you know, we're paying you. You do the effects. You just listen to me, and it wasn't like that.
Rob, the director, was really hard to work with. Just a bastard of a man. You know, I kept saying, Rob, what do you need? And he kept saying, you know, go F yourself. Which, I mean, I guess was a good direction to go in.
My favorite moment actually with Rob, and I think we all know this, is when something horrendous would happen or be shot, one of the special effects. The worse it is, of course, you hear off in the distance back at you know, where the monitors, where you hear this cackle. And you knew that they'd pulled off.
And you had
they
no
just
idea.
recently had a
That was the
really
approval. And you had
horrible
no idea where it was
special
coming
effect.
from.
Working with everybody in the cast and crew, everybody was a trooper because we worked 14 hours a day pretty much, and got through this film very quickly in a short amount of time and on, you know, on an indie budget. So I think for what we had and what we were working with, we did a damn good job.
Have any words for Rob specifically? You want to tell him something? You want to give him a special message?
Yeah. It was nice working with you again.
Joe and Escalades.